A Girl Who Waited, Chapter 50, Roses and Rages. After careful observation and consideration, Niyati decided to hire him. Once, in the months that followed, he quietly became the charm of the office. Responsible, hardworking, yet playful, he had a way of living life, of lighting up the room with his humor. From clever pranks that made everyone laugh to perfectly executed projects that impressed even the most seasonal employees. Vision was clear. Vansh was a rare combination of charm and capability. Niyati often found herself observing him from a distance. His mischievous grin, his curious energy, his calm attitude, and the way he cared for everyone around him. Despite his playful exterior, Vansh was sharp, disciplined, and attentive, qualities that had immediately earned her respect. But Vansh's attention was never superficial. He noticed everything about Niyati: the faint stress lines around her eyes, the quiet movements she tried to hide from everyone, the that hinted at fleeting joy. He understood the weight she carried, the loss that shadowed her, and silently made it the mission to bring back the spark of life and laughter she had buried under years of grief and responsibility. As December approached, Vansh worked relentlessly hard, tirelessly on a secret plan. He wanted to surprise Niyati in a way that would remind her that joy would still exist even amidst sorrow. Decorations were ordered, balloons and flowers arranged, gifts carefully chosen, and the entire office enlisted to help him create the perfect celebration. His efforts were not just gestures of admiration, they were acts of understanding and care. Finally, December 24 arrived. Niyati entered the office, expecting another routine day. Her heart carried numerous memories of past, the pain of losing her brother and mother, the endless responsibilities of running the company, and the quiet ache of being her father's pillar. She had not anticipated anything to break the company. Then Vansh appeared, holding a plate of fresh roses, each one a silent symbol of thoughtfulness. One by one, the office staff approached her, offering roses, gifts, and warm wishes. The room shimmered with balloons, soft lights, and gentle music. For a fleeting moment, Niyati felt a rare, pure smile emerge, a brief spark of joy piercing through her layers of responsibility and grief. Her father, watching from a distance across the office, smiled warmly. He understood the care behind one's gesture. Niyati, seeing this happiness and love around her, felt her heart soften for just a moment. Then the storm hit. Anger surged through her. Why did you do this? She shouted, her voice trembling. Who gave you the right to put a cut? Who gave you the right to plan something like this without even asking me? Don't you understand how impossible is it for me to enjoy these days? Her hands shook, and her tears pricked at her eyes. Before anyone could react, she turned sharply and stormed out of the office. She grabbed her car keys, her chest tight with a mixture of anger, hurt, and vulnerability, and drove off at full speed, trying to escape the overwhelming swirl of emotions. After her, calling her name, panic etched across his face. He knew she was hurting, but he also knew he could not let her walk away without understanding his emotions. intentions. The employees watched silently, concern replacing the earlier joy in the office once filled with balloons, roses, and laughter suddenly felt empty and heavy with tension. Inside the car, Niyati's mind was a whirlwind. The fleeting smile had appeared only to vanish the moment she realized how vulnerable it made her feel. Rage and heartbreak collided. A flash of joy, a pang of loss, and the crushing weight of her responsibility. Her father's words, her mother's memory, and the love she had tucked away pressed down on her chest. Vansh, however, was determined. He knew her anger was temporary, a shield around a fragile heart. He would follow her not to intrude her but to stand by her side, to show that joy, laughter, and care could exist even in the life of someone who had suffered so much. Deep inside, he hoped that one day Niyati would let herself feel fully, openly, and without fear again. If you like this story, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you want your story to be heard in our voice, please do share your story in the comment box. Thank you.